welcome to the next video. Doing part 2 of the Slade project, which we've really enjoyed doing. And before I carry on, thanks for all the great comments and all the views and all the subscriptions, and we're having a lot of fun doing it. It's about hopefully making people a bit happier and have a bit of honest entertainment. So the next video is all about Dave Hill's nephew, Matthew. We went to his house on a lovely Sunday afternoon. All the family were there, we had a few beers and that, and Matt showed us one of Dave Hill's old guitars, which was a Gibson, beautiful Gibson, and I'm hopefully going to end up playing that a bit later on in this video. But yeah, hope you enjoy this next one. It's great fun doing it, and thanks for watching.
There's something about this.
Was this Dave's guitar then?
Yeah. He had two black ones. He had two black standards, 89 and 91, and he said to me, play them both.
Yeah.
Play them both, and then pick which one you want.
Well,
and that one just plays so nice. You plug it into anything.
Yeah.
You plug it into anything, and it sounds the same. If you know what I mean. It's the guitar sound that comes through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I can tell. This is lucky enough. Matt's letting us see Dave's guitar, one of Dave Hill's original guitars. What year did you say it is?
89. That.
89.
So he didn't do the hits.
And in all honesty,
he's played live with it a few times.
Yeah. In all honesty, I can tell by the weight of it, it's a proper quality instrument. The new ones, they're like a piece of balsa wood, you go like that. This has got a lot of weight, and it's the weight that, in many respects, gives you the tone of the guitar, the sustain on it. But what an honour to be Mr. Hill's guitar.
The story of that guitar and how I got it as well.
Go on then.
My mum and dad got me a guitar when I was 14, and they got me like a cheaper one, because he said get him a cheaper one. If he sticks at it for a year,
you get a good one.
Yeah.
You
can pick one.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
That's it. So I stuck at it.
And you've certainly got a good one here.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, and it'd be nice to set it up a little bit and put some new strings. And I love these wear marks. I've got a
buckle marks.
Yeah, I've got a 78 Les Paul, and it's completely, the back's off. Yeah. It's gone. But yeah, it's a nice machine, is that? So that's
am I right
one of Dave's
saying,
guitars.
Well, linking Mick Ronson here, am I right in saying that Mick's guitar, the famous blonde one, was a black Gibson, but he
did. He had it all stripped. He had it all stripped
because he said it sounded better without the paint.
Yes, and it went to a Hard Rock cafe in Australia or somewhere, really? and a private buyer got it.
That's an amazing guitar.
He had it all stripped and took it right down, and it had a beautiful tone to it. And this has got the twin humbuckers on it. Yeah, it was a beautiful guitar, that what Mick had, and I think I'm sure a private collector's got it now. Somebody bought it.
Yeah.
He went on a search for it.
It's such a famous guitar, that though, isn't it?
And I remember reading about it, and they sent it over from Australia, not in a cardboard box. It was in bubble wrap.
Yeah.
When it arrived no way. It was in bubble wrap. That's the story of it, and it was okay. It survived the journey.
Have you seen that double cutaway that my uncle always used to play back in the day? It's like a double cutaway Les Paul, but it's not. It's a custom Gibson.
Right.
And it's a weird guitar because you can't buy them.
No.
It's like a Les Paul body, but a double cutaway there. And he likes a lot of frets, and he likes to get out the guitar. Yeah. That guitar was in a music shop in London. Chas Chandler signed Slade. My uncle was playing on a guitar, and he went, "You need to get a better guitar, Dave." So he went to London with my granddad.
Brilliant.
Went to London with my granddad. What's the street in London where all the guitars?
Denmark Street.
Denmark Street. Went down there. He saw this guitar. He said, "I want that." My granddad bought him that guitar, this Gibson, which is amazing. All the hits were played on that, and everything.
Fantastic.
That's the sound. All the gigs, all the Elscourt gigs, and everything played on that. It still exists now. Calls it Dad's guitar. The wear on that is amazing.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people don't know about that guitar is Jimmy Page was going in to buy that exact guitar, and they got rid of it the day before to my uncle, and he said to my uncle, "I wanted that guitar."
Brilliant.
Yeah. So Jimmy Page would have had it, but
I've got to say, Matt, it's a brilliant story that, but I've got to say, I've just thought one of the solos that I loved that Dave played, I mentioned it earlier, was Let's Call It Quits.
Yeah.
The guitar solo on that, Dave, if you're watching this, I wore the vinyl record out trying to learn that. There was no internet, there was no YouTube, there was no tablature. A lot of the books
just... It's a bluesy song, that, isn't it, as well? It's deep and it's not...
Beautiful chord arrangement, totally underrated. But the guitar solo, I just thought, I've got to have that one.
Yeah.
And I was like that for 4 days, pulling the needle off, and I probably wore the record out.
Yeah.
But I nailed it. I think I did. Got somewhere near it, but I got somewhere near it. But I'm going to take a great pride in setting this up because the neck's got a bit loose.
Yeah.
You can see it, can't you?
I know it'll be like a new guitar when I get it. I must have played 1,000 gigs on that guitar, just hammering away.
It's beautiful.
It in the case at the end of the
and
night.
look at the way.
It's not a show. It's not an ornament. That
No,
guitar
it's a working guitar. This is it.
Yeah.
This is why I like the marks on it.
Yeah.
So are they from you? Is that these wear marks from you or from
They
Dave?
was already on a little bit, and I've just made them wear. So
Good, yeah. It's just a
to start
proper
with.
working guitar is that.
Yeah.
And my Gibsons are like, my Les Paul it's a mess. World War III. Even all this. The neck's alright here though.
Yeah.
The neck's great.
That's the character of them.
But anyway, thanks for that, Matt. Showing us that one. You're not getting this guitar back.
Well, I needed to take it, set it up anyway.
Yeah, no. Not get it back. But yeah, what a great solo that was. And I wonder if Dave played it on this one.
No, he played it on the Grande.
On the other one, yeah.
And that's where that fat sound comes from. That's like the early Slade sound and everything is from that guitar.
From that guitar.
And the way that they complemented each other. So essentially, you've got 3 lead players with Slade. Jim played bass like a lead guitar.
Yeah.
Noddy's an amazing guitarist. Not a lot of people realise that.
Yeah, no.
My uncle backed it up with playing stuff in different octaves. Same thing, but in different octaves, and that's where that.
What I will say about Dave, Matt, when I've seen him live. I've been with Mike backstage with him, seen him 4 times. What I love, and I'm going to say it, the old school guitar players. I mentioned this a lot to Mike, that Dave had so much attack when he hit chords. He meant it.
Yeah. I always said he can hit one note and make it sound better than somebody else's full solo.
And I don't see it.
Something about it.
I don't see it as much nowadays.
No.
It's like the players like Tony Iommi, Dave Hill, fantastic attacking guitar players.
And do you know what my uncle said to me? And it's quite interesting. They're from days where their amps weren't very loud and the drum kit, and they didn't really have a proper drum kit and stuff. So when they first started gigging,
you belted it harder.
To get a sound out of anything, you'd have to hit it harder. You'd have to bang on the floor. You'd have to do stuff just in these dance halls to get the sound out. So it's that.
I can imagine that. I can imagine that.
You can't teach that to somebody, can you?
No,
You can only learn it live.
You're exactly right there, Matt. Because it's this attack that the old school players had, like Gary Moore, one of my favourite.
Did you hear Tony Iommi's guitar at Ozzy's at the final gig at Aston Villa's ground the other day or the other week before Ozzy died? Unbelievable. That band, there's only 3 of them playing, obviously.
So full.
Geezer Butler, Tony Iommi and Bill Ward.
So full.
Massive.
But when I first saw Slade live, it just blew me away. I wanted to go home and throw my guitar away.
Yeah.
I thought it was so much attack, so much power.
I think
so much drive.
It's the 4 of them together that you can't write the formula. It just happens, or it doesn't.
It just happens.
My uncle said to me when
the chemistry.
When they very first rehearsed, they just knew. They got in. It was in Walsall Town Hall or something like that. They had a room there, and they just went in. They'd all been in different bands.
Yeah.
And then they said, let's see what we sound like together.
Yeah.
And he said, you just knew as soon as a few bars in, everything.
That chemistry.
And you can't create that. It either happens or it doesn't, does it?
You can see it. You can see it. You witness
all the best bands are like that, aren't they?
Just so natural and flowing. It was just.
And in individuals, none of them virtuoso players. Maybe Jimmy's a little bit, but as a collective, that's the formula.
Yeah.
Look at Oasis.
Yeah.
Everybody slags off the way they play guitar or the way Noel does and stuff. So what? That's a wall of noise when they're gigging.
Yeah, massive wall of noise.
Just banging a sound out, and then everybody together, it just sounds great.
But when I think did we see him at Witherington, Mike?
Yeah.
Witherington.
Yeah.
Blew me away, Slade at Witherington. And
I wish I'd have been old enough to be around back then and go to all these gigs.
Talking of wall of sound, Witherington was like, wow.
Yeah.
And I saw Mark Bolan there as well.
Yeah. A lot of people played up there.
T-Rex, yeah.
When it was, they got an honorary degree, an honorary fellowship from the University of Wolverhampton back in the early 2000s. And we were back at the hotel afterwards, and Nod and my dad were speaking. They hadn't seen each other for years, and obviously it's a big reunion thing. And Nod went, Dave, where was that place we played near your house? Because they were all back at our house after the gig, but Al had just been born maybe. It was like Widdency Pavilion. And it's like, how did we end up playing there? I was like,
what a gig that was. And where was the other one, mate? Hull University?
Hull's University, yeah.
So that would have been later 70s then, won't it? So almost like when they were on their, not decline, but when it was just smaller places.
Doing smaller venues.
And then they got the opportunity of Reading in 1980.
Yeah, wow.
And
they stormed it.
Resurgence.
Absolutely stormed it.
My uncle said everybody in the crowd was expecting us not to be able to play live and all that lot, you know, because we're dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And they just blew everybody away.
They blew experience. And like you said earlier, the chemistry of the chemistry of that band, you know, and it's still great to see Noddy. You're saying about him being a great guitar player. He is a great guitar player. He's a great rhythm player. Fabulous rhythm player.
Fantastic, yeah.
And
songwriter, amazing songwriter.
Yeah, but anyway, thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Howard.
I'm going to get this guitar set up.
Yeah, please do.
Get it really nice. You're not getting it back.
I might even be able to play it when I get it back.
You're not getting it back. But look at that, isn't that beautiful?
When you take it though, plug it in your amp and everything.
I will, yeah. I'm going to put some tens on it.
Yeah, it's a good sounder. It's got 5 of them. And he said to me and my mum, he gave me one, rolled up painting, just kind of rough at the edges. He's got one put in his music room, gave my cousin one, and then wherever the other one is. They're all different. He'd been out to Russia, gigging out there, so obviously you can tell it's a little while ago. This guy had waited so many years to meet my uncle, and he said, I painted these in the 70s.
Wow.
I've waited all this time, finally get to meet you. And gave him these paintings.
Really?
So my uncle kept one, gave me one, gave him one and stuff. But there's a few funny stories about that. But my favourite story about that painting, the TV detector man came to my house quite a few years ago, and I didn't have a license. Right, knocked on the
Marvellous.
door. I have now, by the way. Knocked on the door. Knocked on the door, said, I'm coming to check if
He's got one now, he's alright.
Yeah, I've got one now, but I said,
he's alright.
Check the telly, and I said I'd just watch Netflix or something. So he's like, oh, that's... But as soon as he walked in, before he even started talking about the telly, he went, do you like Slade? I was like, I do. I said, my uncle's Dave Hill, actually. He was like, you are joking. Anyway, spent the next half an hour, took a picture of that, rang his missus, texted his missus. He was telling me about all the Slade.
Massive Slade fan.
And then I said, eventually, long story short, I said, do you want to check the telly? Then he went, don't worry about that, mate.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's saved me a fan, that
That's great stories.
Fantastic. It's brilliant.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's just different, and obviously you want to get an angle on it. Yeah.
No, I don't. Actually, it's just the window, light from window.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, it's lovely, and yeah, just a guy in Russia painting it 50 years ago. And
amazing.
Waited all that time.
Right, can you tell us about the disc then, Matt?
Well, I'm very lucky that my uncle, on all his, he's got platinum discs, silver discs, gold discs and that, he doesn't put any of them up. They're all lent up in his studio. Some of them are cracked and things, because he's more like thinking ahead rather than reminiscing and stuff. So he has a lot of his discs are there, lying around. And he gave me the original...
'Cause I Love You.
This is the silver disc for 'Cause I Love You, presented to the band in 1971. So that's 54 years old. Yeah. And then this is the silver disc for Mama We're All Crazy Now, both number ones. That was their first
great
number
songs,
one.
great songs.
And that was a number one as well. So they're actually, they're on loan to me. You know, permanent loan kind of thing. So I'm definitely going to display them. So put them to use.
Got to be done, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Got to be done.
I love them. It's great. It's just
fantastic.
Absolute one-offs, totally unique, and a bit of rock and roll history, isn't it?
Yeah. Rock and roll history, and you're part of it, Matt.
Well,
you're part of it.
I cling on to it.
Yeah. Hi Andy, fret dressing's ready underway. What do you think of them frets there? They're pretty worn, aren't they? And it has got the hexagonal key.
So I'm just gonna, not too bad at the top, obviously. First 3 frets again, innit? But there's plenty on them, and I'll get most of that out, I think, with my stone. But yeah, pretty bad. So I'm just taking the masking tape off. As you can see, the frets a bit flatter, which is a good thing, as the guitar will play even better. There's still plenty of fret left on that guitar, so really no issue about refretting it. It just needed a fret pressing. Well, mate, this is Matt's guitar. Just done the final polish on just thought we'd mention this guitar. I bought this one in 1978. It's a Gibson Les Paul. A lot of money back then. And it's quite special because it's got the Indian ebony on the fretboard. And it's a restricted wood, so you can't even get that anymore. It's a 1978 Gibson. God knows how many gigs this has done. If you look at the back of it, that's the wear off the belt, and it's been gigging. It's been all over Europe, all over the UK, every nightclub, God knows where. But it's had 2 lots of these, right? 2 lots of the pickups. It's had 2 of these and 3 switches. So it's a well worked. It's a working guitar, so it's not stuck in a bedroom or anything. And what I've noticed about the older Gibson Les Pauls is they're so much heavier. Like Matt's guitar is over there, Dave's old guitar. They're so much heavier and they've got so much weight to them, and it's the weight of the guitar that gives you the sustain, the big powerful Gibson Les Paul sustain. But yeah, I love that guitar, beautiful.
Where are you going to stand then, Dad? Where are you going to stand?
In the middle, almost here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works then, doesn't it?
Why can you do that on?
Oh shit!
We're recording now, mate.
Yeah.
No. Right, what we're doing is
that too much?
we're recording.
If I put that on. Alright, go then, yeah.
I talked earlier in the interview with Matt about the solo.
Oh no, when you do it like it's going to be in the background.
Yeah, River, you need to turn that off. This is important, mate. Turn it all down. All the way off. You'll have to start again. You can't do that, Ribs.
You turn it off.
Yeah, it's gone.
Right, this is it. Right, here we go. We're in the cabin. We're having a beer, as you can see. I'm very relaxed today. And I brought in Mike Lee on bass, as you can see here. He's got his hat on. And I've also got Ashley Older, my son, on guitar, on rhythm guitar. a lovely Fender Lone Star there. And this guitar here was Dave Hill's one of his original guitars, wasn't it, Mike? 1989. This one.
That's right. Famous.
So
famous
thanks,
guitar.
Dave. I've set it up for Matt and stuff, and fret rest it all and restrung it, and it's nice now. But in one of the earlier videos, I spoke about how I wore the record out when I was about 15, 16 years old, pulling the needle off the record and trying to learn the solo for Let's Call It Quits. So what we thought is, we was having a beer in the cabin here, and we thought, why don't we ever go playing it? So here we go, we're going to have a go. It might not be perfect, but we're going to have a go at it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was
That was good.
We're finished.